So, news brew. Stephen Espinosa will remain the president of Showtime Sports after after a lot of fans and YouTubers and media kind of predicting that Showtime will go out of business, that PBC will go out of business. Yo, where does that stem from? Like, it seems like there's a whole lot of vitriol directed at Al Heyman, Showtime, Stephen Espinosa as of late, and like I'm flabbergasted to why.
What I think is people hating, man. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna, bring the race card in it because there's a lot of other blacks that be hating on Al Heyman, other people just in general. It's like, this is my thing. If you don't have any evidence of something, don't speak on it. Because when you speak on it, like some YouTubers or content creators, some of them kept speaking, oh man, Showtime, they going out of business. It's over for PBC. But now look what happened. So now you got to come back out and say, well, Dad, I was wrong. And there's nothing wrong with coming out saying you were wrong and admitting that, because we mess up. We ain't perfect, man.
Yeah, they don't come out and say they're wrong.
You don't come out, right? You don't come out and say, yo, I was wrong. I miscalculated that, or I assumed because I saw, certain things as reliable sources and I believed it. It happens, man. It's all about creating content. At the same time, you gotta come out and say, and then when you come out, you gotta take all them videos down that you put up there. You gotta mark those public videos as private now because you were salty, and I think it's about, looking at the progression. You gotta understand, Stephen Espinosa, even though he kind of like came out of nowhere to most people, he understands the business of boxing.
He was Oscar De La Hoya's lawyer,
He was
right?
Oscar De La Hoya and Golden Boy Promotions lead counsel. You understand? He did work with Mike Tyson. Snoop Dogg know who he is. Tyler Perry know who he is. He's done work with them, entertainment law. So he knows the business of boxing. But so when you got a guy like him coming up from the ground up, being exposed to it, Al Heyman's brother Bobby was a boxer, him being from Cleveland. Listen, you got to give these guys their respect, man. They're doing a wonderful job over there at PBC. And listen, don't hate. Find out what they're doing. And there's no disrespect to De La Hoya and Golden Boy, but like I said this on my channel, Golden Boy Promotions and PBC, of course, they had that little lawsuit and it didn't go well. It didn't go well for De La Hoya and them, because they lost. But let's keep it all the way 100. Al Heyman and PBC, they have iPhones and Androids when we talk about the quality and product that they have over there. And De La Hoya and Golden Boy got Boost mobile phones. So don't hate, just get your service up and go get some more product. That's all you got to do. That's all it is,
They're going to get
brother.
mad at me for laughing, man. I don't care. That's funny. Yo, so, Marty, you got Canelo Alvarez and Caleb Plant that did 800,000 buys. Tank and Earl seeming to do 200-300 every time out. Wilder's the only dude that I guess cracked $1 million. I think him and Fury, according to what I saw. I think Bob said it did 800 terrestrial, 300 on digital. Right?
Awesome, man.
Al's done Floyd Mayweather versus Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather versus Manny Pacquiao, the two biggest pay-per-views of all time.
Yeah.
Right?
And don't forget Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya.
Floyd Mayweather and Oscar De La Hoya.
Right.
But that was on Golden Boy Promotions, so I'm going to kind of give that to them.
Okay, that's
give
cool.
that to them.
Yeah.
But as far as Heyman goes, right? You hear guys complain about he doesn't work with other promoters. He doesn't make the big fights. Everything's in-house. I'm going to shoot him some bell with this question. You see what Oscar De La Hoya is doing in the media with the Tank Davis negotiations.
Yeah.
Is that a reason why a lot of guys tend to stick to in-house because of everybody handles business in a different way?
That's part of it. That's part of it. That could be part of the reason, because everybody does handle business in a different way. Egos get involved, especially when you're talking about millions and millions of dollars. A lot of egos get involved. When you have this big-time manager or promoter, this big-time manager or promoter, sometimes egos can get in the way because everybody that has an ego want to be in control. right? So that gets in the way too. But another thing that gets in the way is the fact that Al Heyman has all the product. He has iPhone and Android product. So yeah, we're gonna keep that in-house. And listen, it ain't no different than what the other promoters are doing. PBC is not doing too many things different when it comes down to fighting in-house. Top Rank been fighting fighters in-house the whole time, bro.
And that was my point, though. It wasn't just the Al Heyman thing.
Yeah.
Everybody does in-house until it's something that's so big that you ain't got no choice. Perfect example, guys thought that Al Heyman would stand in between Noah Inoue, Stephen Fulton. That's looking like it's going to happen.
He didn't.
And, according to some journalists, they made it seem like Fulton forced that fight, when in actuality, Fulton comes out and says him and Al Heyman collaborated on that fight.
That's correct. That's correct.
When are these narratives going to stop?
They're never going to stop. As long as people keep hating on that black man and what those guys doing and Steven Espinosa and them doing over there, unfortunately, it may never stop. But guess what's not going to stop equally? PBC still building fights. So if the hate don't stop, the promotion don't stop either, because everybody kept criticizing this person and that person, but the bottom line is they're still putting on pay-per-view fights. They're still putting on fights. So as long as the hate keep coming, the promotion is going to keep coming right behind that.
They were supposed to go out of business like 5 years ago. That's what I've been.
And they still here, and they survived all of that, and they're still here. So why not duplicate the methods of success opposed to putting their fingers and hating on them? And I'm not bringing up B-Hop. I got respect for B-Hop. But come on, B-Hop. Come on, B-Hop. Call it like it is. Because I seen that interview what he did with that guy. I forgot that channel, but he did the Spanish guy where he was saying,
Fight Hub.
Fight Hub. Yeah, Fight Hub. Oh, man, they ain't got to pay Al Heyman 35% of their purse. Bernard knows the truth. In these standard boxing contracts, let's keep it all the way 100, the promoter going to get 30. And don't let it be a promoter is allowing the fighter that's signed to his or her promotion company fight on another promotion company's card, they gonna get 30 to 35% of that too. So let's keep it all the way 100. It's not an Al Heyman robbing these fighters. We got to keep it 100, man.
Al Heyman contracts on Google, it says Al Heyman takes 10 to 15%.
10%, that's correct. Yep.
So when Bernard saying that, is that like a form of gaslighting? Because I can just go on Google and I can read the documentation that says otherwise.
But you would do it. I'll do it. We do homework and research. Most fans don't. They'll just go by what a person that's popular say and they'll run with it. And that's unfortunate. But the thing about it is they were supposed to go out of business, 5-6 years ago, and they're still here. Got to give them their credit, man. Got to give them their credit. They're doing good, man.